Hello everyone, it's me, RedHead, and welcome to something that's a little bit weird, but really close to my heart, let's say. This is a page that I used a lot when I used to be depressed. It's called InspiroBot, and it is meant to make inspirational quotes and little, how they used to be on Facebooks and Instagrams back in the day. It's not really AI, it's more like generative something, but sometimes it creates absolutely hilarious things that person like me that likes dark and, let's say, dry humor will really appreciate it, and I think you will appreciate it too. You're probably hearing some meditation music, which is the first video with meditation music that I actually publish, and well, let me know what you think. So let's not go around the rosy, or how you say that, and let's generate the first image. The InspiroBot will create something, and you can see when the world ends, what we have cooked will be uncooked. Really makes you really inspirational quote. When the world ends, what we have cooked will be uncooked. Let him cook. Every Breaking Bad fans know. Okay, let's do next one. Certain poor people can be bad. That's really deep, really deep. Certain poor people can be bad. Let's turn on. Oh, I can't because I need internet. So, certain poor people can be bad. Can you feel that inspiration oozing out of the screen into your eye sockets? Okay, let's do next one. What's the next one? Look into the mirror and say, you look extremely, eminently neat. That's something to live by. Look into the mirror and say, you look extremely, eminently neat. That's pretty neat and demure and cutesy. Okay, let's do next one. Somebody should become Vogue. Why not you? So, from the past, what I remember, it learned some brain rot words too. Somebody should become Vogue. Why not you? Let me know in the comments why you should not become woke, or why you should be woke. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. What's your opinion about that? And let's move to another one. The unpredictability. That's not very good to actually read. You are nice. You are probably okay. You are nice. You are probably okay. That's something I want to put on the fridge. That's something that I definitely want to put on the fridge and live by. Okay, let's do next one. What is the next one? Visualize psyche. Visualize psyche. You should really notice the, what we'll do if I touch moves, it moves. You should really love how the pictures are great. There is like beach and people on surfboards. That can even be Mark Zuckerberg. You don't know who can it be. But this is what it tells you. Visualize psyche. Okay, let's move to next one. Next. Pretty good inspiration launch. Maybe metaphors are a regret if we open our minds. Really deep. I'm 13 and this is deep, and why is it so oscillating? What the hell is it doing? It's like pulsating. Maybe metaphors are regret if we open our minds. Very deep, very demure. Let's do next one. I need to find some gold. Don't stop letting go. Don't stop being the meaning. Don't stop letting go. Don't stop being the meaning. You should really put this into your heart and remember it every single day. Don't stop letting go. Don't stop being the meaning. And here you can see Harambe. Oh, it's not Harambe, it's chimpanzee. I wish Harambe was still alive. Do you sometimes have like deep regret that Harambe is not alive? I think all of you do. So let's move to another one. What can this one be? Voting can to some people feel like getting strangled by love. It's joy, it's complete joy. Voting can to some people feel like getting strangled by love. Complete joy, as you all can see in American election. Joy overload, no policies, no interviews, just joy. Next one. This one is really hard to read. The top-notch Facebook quality. Don't you think that trapped souls can become scary if you go through with the surgery? Deep. Don't you think that trapped souls can become scary if you go through with the surgery? This is really something to think about before you go to sleep. I think it's entirely possible that trapped souls can become scary if you go through with the surgery. And there is not very demure mosquito that's trying to eat me alive. Hopefully I will eliminate it. Okay, next one. I'm just yapping, this is just a yapping video. If you are not enraged by undeserved bravery, you are underestimating what undeserved bravery means. Again, we can just move back to the Kamala Harris, something that she would definitely tell. It really feels like many politicians have their speeches written by InspiroBot. If you are not enraged by undeserving bravery, you are underestimating what undeserved bravery means. Deep. Next one. Out of the way, here comes sunshine. That's what you should think. This is really inspirational. Out of the way, you peasant. Here comes the sunshine. You are the sunshine. And you are great. You're awesome. and you're something that should really make you feel great. Next one. Only when you manage to comprehend the dark side of your fears will you actually see the known. Deep stuff. Only when you manage to comprehend the dark side of your fears will you actually see the unknown. Great. Next one. We need something. Share your medieval life. And there is Bitcoin behind that, which is absolute comedy gold. This is what I love about InspiroBot. I can't chuckle loudly to make it relaxing, but I'm chuckling internally. Share your medieval life, please. If you can share your medieval life or vibe with me, definitely do that in the comments. I really want to know everything about your medieval life. And if you are at it, you can subscribe and like the video, which helps a lot. So thank you. Is this a heart? This is a heart. This is joy. This is pure joy. Let's move to another one. Stop giving. Act terrified. I'm terrified of the sound that are coming from the windows. Stop giving. Act terrified. Again, there is probably a woman with a surfboard, so this is not Mark Zuckerberg on a beach somewhere. It can be Bikini Bottom, nobody knows. Act terrified, please. Next one. Have over an interesting fuckfest. Have over an interesting fuckfest. That is definitely a possibility to ease off a mind. I don't know if anybody here has some experience with over an interesting fuckfest. I personally don't, but InspiroBot is giving me this option, so I think yes. Let's do the next one. Why shouldn't you alienate involuntary behavior? Alienate, of course. Why shouldn't you alienate involuntary behavior? So what that really means is you shouldn't do involuntary behavior, I don't know, screaming when you are poked or something. Just be you. This means just be you. Just manifest destiny. Let's move to another one. This one is cursive, so that's really hard. Feel this one is like if it's on Facebook and cursive, it's done. It's the truth from the prophet. Feel that you are deserving of attention, normal, and seek to be unique. Okay, this is deep, this is true. Feel that you are deserving of attention, normal, and seek to be unique. So you should be unique, but you should be normal. To get attention, you shouldn't put piercing into your, I don't know, nipples or something, or color your head blue like destiny, but you should be normal. This is something to live buy again. Total fridge material. Let's do next one. Your heart is for suckers. Your heart is for suckers. Okay. I can feel that. I had this experience my whole life. My heart was always only for suckers. Every girl that I had sucked. I wouldn't say I complained, but let's rather move to another inspiration quote, shall we? Okay, this one. Robot is by some considered another word for bank robber. This one is many layers deep. Way too many layers deep. Robot is by some considered another word for bank robber. Now you need to think about like robots are stealing jobs of people, so they are basically robbing the bank of your creation, which makes total sense. And you can see the appropriate background. Younger viewers probably don't know what the hell is it on the back. It's floppy disks, like floppy, like what's opposite of floppy? Erect, maybe. I don't know. Let's move on to another one. Inspiration can feel like compersion. I have no idea what that means. If you know what that means, let me know in the comments. Compersion. I know what compression is. I know what compassion is. But there is a panda on the back, so it needs to be good, because pandas are great animals. They are not racist because they are black and white. Everybody knows that. So maybe that's something with racism, I don't know. Let's move to another one. Quality is just a slap in the face, swimming in a fish bowl. That's the classic Chinese proverb. Quality is just a slap in the face, swimming in a fish bowl. Fish, not bowels, but bowl. I don't know how words work. Let's move to another one, but you can see nice purple flower. A double rainbow is actually the collective unconscious trying to tell you how you are a waste. A double rainbow people are not going to like this one. A double rainbow is actually the collective unconscious trying to tell you how you are a waste. You can see this one is perfect. This is perfect inspiration quote, because you can see there is like a guy that's writing something, like he had it in his head. The idea came to his head by inspiration, and he decided to write a double rainbow is actually the collective unconscious trying to tell you how you are a waste. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Would read again. Next one. Believe depression. Put on a rose. Captured glasses. Colored, not captured. Colored. Believe depression. Put on rose-colored glasses. Which this is like oxymoron, I would say. Is it oxymoron in English? In Czech it's oxymoron, like mrtvé milenky cit. Strane, housle zvuk, and so on. So basically opposite, that's something that doesn't make sense, like broken guitar playing song is oxymoron. It can't work. So believe depression. So believe if depression tells you you suck, you should believe it, but you should put on rose-colored glasses. So it should basically, you should basically ignore it. You should believe it, but ignore it, which actually can be a good quote. There are 3 guys playing basketball in the ocean, so it's probably like some asylum, something like Alcatraz, because there is like just ocean. Okay, let's move on. Over you are sleeping. Oh, there is a star. In entertainment, begin emergency hotlines. In entertainment, begin the emergency hotlines. That's some interesting fact to know, actually, to bring in the conversation, that when you are entertained, it sometimes like happens on a party. In entertainment, there is a lot of emergency hotlines called. Well, there is some like really fun, loud party, like you can call police, you can maybe burn something, so you will fire department, you can call other things. So I wouldn't say fact checked true, probably. Okay, let's move on. Once abusive, always abusive. This one, you know, there's a universe behind it, like galaxy or something. That one actually is true, and every time I have some like friend that is a girl, like XX genome pair, to be inclusive or something. Once abusive, always abusive. Yeah, if you know the guy was abusive, don't date him. Just don't. You know, it doesn't make sense. There is plenty of fish in the sea. Let's move on. Don't apologize for being famous. That's definitely for me. I don't apologize for being famous. Like this video will have maybe 700 views because nobody is going to watch some old guy yapping. You actually want to sleep. Like, I know it's like, I don't know if this actually helps you sleep or just making you laugh, but I hope someone is laughing and sleeping at the same time. I hope at least one person enjoys the content. So don't apologize for being famous. I will not apologize for that. I will definitely not. Quit laugh, rock down. Quit laugh, rock down, rock and roll. That's the word to live by. And there is some, you know, urbex. Is it urbex? Urbex stuff. Some graffiti. I heard about that graffiti highway, and like in this town where the coal mines are burning and they actually covered it with dirt. People, I hate people. Some people. Such a nice highway, old abandoned highway. Okay, let's move on. Librarians are aliens. Oh my god. This is big revelations. It makes sense that all librarians are aliens. It really makes sense, because if they invaded Earth, the first they would like to do is to study all the literature, to get a language, to learn how far are we in research, to learn other stuff about us. And I think the library is the best place, because not many people go to library these days, so they have like really free time to actually do their research. And to become librarian, I don't think it's that hard, you know, for aliens if they have technology to do that. So I think this is a true conspiracy theory. If you think that librarians are really aliens, put alien emoji in the comments, so I will know that you are part of the knowing, part of the knowing. Let's move on. Let's move to another one. If we can't freak out about the educational system, okay, we can't have fun with our large intestines. This one is deep. If we can't freak out about our educational system, we can't have fun with our large intestine. Okay, there is lots of to unpack. The photo is beautiful. It's like blue lemon. That can be album cover. Blue lemon. I know only Don Lemon, and he's not blue. He's dumb. Okay. Am I too deep into video? Yeah. Now I can say whatever the hell I want. I can like give you. There's not too many people watching, so if I just gave you like instructions how to build an atomic bomb, nobody would probably notice anyway. So if we can freak out about educational system, we can have fun with our large intestines. I probably don't even want to know how people have fun with their large intestines. There's probably some subreddit for that, but I'm not going there. I think I will live without knowledge of this. So let's just move on. Always try to be like someone's wife. You don't have to apologize for being famous. Again, it just knows me. Always try to be like someone's wife. Okay. I try to be like Bill Gates' wife to get a lot of money out of a divorce. That's what I'm trying to do. So always try to be like someone's wife, and that someone is Bill Gates. And you don't have to apologize for being famous. I don't. Okay, let's do the next one. All you need to get rid of your fears is a heart. I think that's 100% true. If you fear something and you just dislocate your rib cage and just rip the heart out of your chest, you will no longer fear anything. You will be impervious to fear, and I think that's really true quote. And you see the calming behind after this. Yes, I truly think that. Okay, that's really good. Let's move to the next one. Once able to feel, always able to feel. And there is some Ricardo Milos behind. Some really beefed up dude. Beefed up. Not white boy, but black boy. Quirked up black boy. Once able to feel, always able to feel. Okay. I get that. Laughter is what makes you smarter than pets. But does it make you smarter than Batman? Laughter. If that was true, the Joker would be smarter than Batman, but we can always see that Batman just outsmart Joker in every way. so it probably only applies to bats and not to Batman, which I think can be true. Bats are not very known for their scientific inquiries, and I think we are tiny bit smarter than bats. I know people that are not smarter than bats though, and they kind of laugh a lot, but they don't laugh on their own. They usually use some green grass or something. They call it grass. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let's move to another one. See some beauty in non-sexual relationship. See some beauty in non-sexual relationship. That's a good quote to live by. Don't be that type that sees some beauty only in sexual relationships. That's not something you want to, focus your attention to like build your life around finding beauty in some messed up stuff. That's not really skippity, that's actually fun ducks. Okay, let's move to another one. Politicianify your love life. Politicianify your love life. Make your love life political. That's a revolutionary idea. Like, you should vote, when you are with your partner, like you want to do some nasty stuff or something, like, I don't know, whips. You should really vote about that. Maybe you should form a congress of people. Like, there should be a dictator, there should be a parliament, you should do elections, there should be campaigns. That's interesting idea that would really spice up a lot of stuff in relationship, especially in love life. That's pretty good idea. I think InspiroBot got it covered. To another one. Sexuality is hard. It wasn't like that a few years back. Now it's like college class. You need to remember all the sexes and genders, and I don't know what. You need it's longer than Bible. It's basically Bible, new Bible, It just nonsensical words stringed together. It's really hard. It's really hard, yeah. And there are other hard things if we think about sexuality, but I will not go into that. Let's move on. Society is often like playing the Russian roulette. Nobody wins. Well, in Russian roulette, probably somebody has to win, the last one standing actually wins. So it would be really dumb if you were last one standing and you just still played, unless you want to. But okay, society is often like playing a Russian roulette. Nobody wins. We live in a society. I did not use this quote today, so I can use it now. We live in a society. What's next one? Basing your happiness solely on your psyche is fun. Basing your happiness, not happy penis, but happiness solely on your psyche is fun. I know women like that. It's fun for them. It's not fun for anyone else. But, this was some content for women. What does it take to make fear of death disappear? I know exactly what it takes to make fear of death disappear. After death, you don't fear death anymore. It's like scientifically proven. So, I don't know why the background is a woman with men on a probably looks like a wedding. Of course, somebody can, maybe it's like metaphor for a marriage being a death of a fun or something like that. I don't know what InspiroBot meant by that, but you sometimes have to look into deeper. The opposite of belief is not cruelty, but tranquility. Yes, and I can agree with that. Opposite of belief is not cruelty, but tranquility. I'm quite tranquil about being an atheist. I am quite tranquil about that. Let's do the next one. Subprime mortgage owners unite. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting way to bring down, to actually collapse the economy of the country. If subprime mortgage owners united and refused to pay, we had that in 2008. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. But there is a woman walking into like trees or something, into forest. Many people become psychiatrists because they don't have any other options. That one is deep. Somebody is so messed up. I wanted to be a psychiatrist, but they kicked me out. So now I'm whispering on YouTube and reading you sarcastic inspirational quotes, hoping that you will actually like them and enjoy them instead of helping someone. So that's that. Many people become psychiatrists because they don't have any other options. Okay. If you are not your true self in the intimate relationship, you will destroy the intimate relationship. That's true. This one is just true. You have to be your true self in intimate relationship. You should not pretend, unless you are like Leonardo DiCaprio and you are a girl of Leonardo DiCaprio. You need to pretend you are younger than 25 to actually have a chance. That's kind of a problem, but definitely I recommend falsifying your records every now and then, and gaslighting a lot. Let's make mind control awesome again. Yeah, I wish they bring back mind control. Like, that was such an easier time in the 70s when you just could mind control everyone, and then stupid government had to intervene into mind control. So now only they can use it, and it really sucks, but hopefully Elon Musk with the new neural chip will bring mind control back, and I can just pay $10 to play the ads on my channel straight into your brain. That thing would be awesome. I could mind control all of you to subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome too. Yeah, the good old times. Okay, let's do next one. Exercise is about doing the same performance over and over in order to prove a point. Yes, that's exercise to prove a point. There's a car, and exercise is about doing the same performance over and over in order to prove a point. Deep and beautiful. Our dreams end where the emergency hotlines begin. Yeah, that's oftentimes when I my dream of robbing the bank. I always wanted to realize that, and every time I try, somebody just calls the damn cops and they just go there. I always have like the dynamite, the balloon, to just do a good old-fashioned heist, you know, like back in the day. But the damn coppers are always just on a watch, and those people that just call on those emergency hotlines to just rat on me. Shame on them. Let's do the next one. Quit evil, show fads. Quit evil, show fads. That's something I could do. I personally could do. I think I'm a little bit fatter than queso, so I can definitely show fads. I'm not that evil though. I should probably work on that, so I can quit evil. Let's do another one. Smoke, it's okay. Thank you, InspiroBot. That's what I wanted to know. InspiroBot, sponsored by Marlboro Man. That's hilarious. What's happening to me? Where am I? InspiroBot, how can I get out of here? Please stand by. InspiroCorp. What the dead exuberate the living shit out. What the dead What the dead exuberate the living shit out. That's deep. There's some woman, almost naked woman. Hopefully will not be demonetized, but nothing there's to see. What's the dead exuberate the living shit out. Nice. Failing at hurting people can be caused by fear. This is like Dexter quote or something. Failing at hurting people can be caused by fear. That definitely can be caused by fear. Definitely can. The world wants you to pretend to be negative. Some people want, some people prefer the negativity over the positivity. Some people can't just deal with the positivity. So true, big if true. Next one. Okay, it's starting to ensure that some random guy gets a stroke. You should ensure that some random guy gets a stroke. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the last quote we will do. If you like this, I personally love it. I have to be honest with you. This is some of my favorite things to do. Just watch InspiroBot quotes, and yup. If you find this relaxing, if you find this funny, if you find this anything, please consider becoming a subscriber. If you really love this and want me to succeed and make more content, consider becoming a member. You can find anything about it in the description or on my channel page. It helps a lot. It's a little bit of money from you, but if it adds up, it helps a lot to cover the bills. And if you don't like this video, then I don't know why you are still watching. You probably like it. So, thank you. And I will see you in the next one. Good night, friend.